Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good. He'll catch Johnson in full stride. He's gone. 80 yards to the house. Tanner Johnson, touchdown, Riverton.
It's time for Riverton football on KTAK 93.9 with Cody Beers and Jason Peterson.
Hey, welcome to Evanston's K-Fackrell Stadium. I'm Cody Beers, and tonight we'll have Riverton Wolverine football, and we apologize, but we've had a weather delay caused by lightning, and tonight it will be the Evanston Red Devils, 2-0 on the season. They'll take on the 0-2 Riverton Wolverines, and Evanston won the flip. I believe they deferred, but we'll see how that goes as we get going. This pregame show, it's going to be an abbreviated one brought to you by Bailey's Tire and Auto Service. Hey, we're going to go right to the pregame interview with Riverton coach Troy Anderson, and we appreciate you tuning in. It's Riverton and Evanston football coming up on the network. All right, Cody Beers here with Coach Troy Anderson. And Coach, first big road trip of the year. What'd you see on tape this week?
We saw, I don't think it's any secret from the scoreboard, but Cody just executes well. We did some things better. We ran the ball better against them. I think we got some things out of Hutch that were a little bit different and more diverse. I think that's moving in the direction that we wanted to go. We need to kind of shore up some things execution-wise, maybe a little bit personnel-wise, and see what we can do to get a little bit close to that execution refinement that Cody has. We're not playing them again, but that's kind of the gold standard in my book.
You guys... You look at stats, and you'd like, I'm sure, to get the ball in the hands of some of your playmakers.
Yeah, just, short misses, near misses, and I think these two games and the way that the scoreboard affects us psychologically, and we get a lot of autonomy to the players in the field, but the way that affects the psychology of things, I think it's made us press to these things that are low percentage more than we need to, and I think we have to understand to trust that the best thing we can do as an offense is possess the ball, and so that's kind of the direction we've been this week.
You'd like to run the ball, I'm sure, effectively, too, as a team.
Yeah, there's been some I'll be honest, there's some positive things. Obviously Hutch, Hutch, gross stats, right? We had a bunch of sacks, which we're trying to shore that up in different ways. It's not just the line play, that's what everybody sees and blames, but there's some timing things out there that aren't right either. Dom, ran for almost 5 yards of carry and no negative runs. So as far as a running back, that's kind of what a coach wants out of him. And then Hutch, had those two big hitters and showed that he can really get down the field too.
What are you seeing from your line on offense?
Better, getting more athletic, getting off the ball. Braden had a really nice week. We had our first 3 actual knockdowns. I know the pancake's a thing that's well known in lexicon for offensive line play, and that sometimes people show that as a behind the line whip down, if you will, but these guys are legitimate, and that's how I grade them, is forward past the line of scrimmage, moving a guy and then planting him, and we had the first 3 of those this week, so I'm pretty happy about that aggressiveness. We've got to get our tackles better, a little more athletic. That's probably the area that we've kind of focused on as a position group this week, and I think we've done some things that will help us get there too.
We face an Evanston team that's managed to win their opening 2 games, and they had a tough one against Mountain View last week. Mountain View's in 2A, but it's a team that's got quite a few seniors.
Yeah, they returned a lot of their skill guys from last year. The Mitchell kid's gone, but the Moore kid and I'm forgetting his name. The Perez kid, who's a real fast kid.
David Perez.
I think he's the state's leading rusher right now. And the Mountain View, the nice thing about us seeing them after Mountain View is Mountain View gives us a really good look of what we do, and hopefully they'll mimic that, I think. So that's kind of a positive about that. And Mountain View's a very big and physical team as well. You gotta appreciate what a team can do. Go 2-0 regardless of the competition playing. It's not like they're playing, some real lesser team. They're playing a lesser division in Wyoming, but that Mountain View team is I think spoken for itself over the last half decade at least.
Sure. Defensively, tackling wise, I know you guys would like to tackle better.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like bumper cars with Talich last week a few times.
Yeah, I mean, I think that pre-halftime touchdown will haunt Ross for the rest of his life. And so, but we did do some really aggressive things. I think if people would reflect back for the last 2 or 3 years, we kind of just let Cody push on us until they broke a big one. And I think we pushed back significantly more there. Again, tackling, yes, we've got to come downhill and tackle, and Braden sets the tone for that. He's our guy that's going to really run through and get after it. And Nate was more aggressive, and Lucas played a heck of a defensive game. So those are the guys that we're really going to really depend on.
How's your young guys? Are they catching on to your schemes and things like that?
They're getting better. And like you said, really when we're talking young, we're talking sophomores, truly. At least these two upper classes are pretty shallow numbers wise. They're catching on. We don't have the sophomore line guys. They've got a bunch of reps, and we've seen some of those guys on Friday nights, and some of them been out a little bit nicked up, like Prosser, that we're finally going to get back this week. I really liked him. He had a really nice camp. It was really unfortunate he got twisted up on there. He's got the speed and power and demeanor that we really like to see out of an offensive guard, so I hope we can get him on the field and get after it. And so they're picking it up, but it's just a matter of study. It's a constant commentary that this is it's a class in Power School, and it's a class that they need to study for too.
Well, 3 straight weeks, a lot of bus time, a lot of road time, a lot of together time.
Yeah, I like it. I think last year served us well on the road. We'll go down there, then Jackson, Douglas, and these are no easy feats, and long trips at that. Almost all of them are 3 hours. Douglas a little shorter, but it just gives us a chance to focus on the things. And I like playing at home. I used to not as a competitor, but I like playing at home just because we have, the crowd's good, and they really want something wonderful to happen. So hopefully when we come back off this roadie, in pretty much 5 home games, counting the county war, I can't wait to get back in front of them and hope we have something successful to build on to show them a little bit too.
Coach, good luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Welcome back, K-Factual Stadium. Cody Beers, Jason Peterson here, and Jason, can you hear me all right?
I can.
All right. We had an eventful trip down. We shared our life stories with each other out on the road, and
we did.
And we're here to bring you some Wolverine football tonight. These teams have been in a 30-minute lightning delay, and we're getting close as the team's getting the final instructions from coaches, and Riverton comes into this game 0-1 on the season. They would drop a 57-10 game last week against Cody. In that contest, Nathan Hutchison was really one of the shining stars in the game. He rushed for 110 yards on 18 carries. He had that 83-yard touchdown run in the game, and Dominic Payne carried the ball 8 times for 39 yards. Lucas Engel had 3 catches for 40 yards. Kate Gabrielson will not be available tonight. He had 2 catches for 30 yards, and Ty Sheets with a pair of catches for 10 yards. All-purpose yards, Nathan Hutchison with 190 yards in the game. This Evanston team, well, they've got a really good rushing attack led by David Perez. Last week he averaged 15.5 yards a carry. He had 8 attempts for 124 yards. Jackson Moore, the quarterback, 15 attempts for 59 yards. Carson Knight, 13 carries for 46 yards, and a couple other runners too. Jackson Moore was 4 out of 9 passing for 52 yards. He had a touchdown and an interception in that 22-21 win over Mountain View. David Perez, also a decent pass receiver, and then Morrow the top defender. He had Cohen Morrow had 14 defensive points for Evanston. So we're a little bit delayed. We were supposed to get underway at 7 o'clock. It's 7:11, and we're getting ready as these teams coming out on the field. Jason, keys to the game. What do you think Riverton's got to do to get their game going here right away?
I think ball control, Cody, is a lot of it. The running game and passing game, I knew the last couple of weeks they struggled with a little bit, and I think they needed to work on that a little bit. But I think, during practice this week and everything, they worked on a lot of stuff, and I think they're going to come out tonight and look for that win on the road tonight.
Well, back deep for the Wolverines, it's going to be Ty Sheets on one side, and on the other, it will be Michael Munda, a sophomore for this team. Of course, this is game 3 of the season for the Riverton Wolverines. No JV or freshman games down here tonight, and so it's just varsity action only. We got delayed a little bit. We apologize for that, but we're about ready to go. From K Fackrell Stadium, home of the Red Devils. They're wearing red with white numbers. Riverton wearing their road white uniforms. And here's the kick for Evanston. It comes from David Perez. Down deep, picked up by Ty Sheets. He'll come across the 20, stop in his tracks, and get hauled down on the play by Kai Barker, a sophomore on defense. So it'll be Riverton's football, 1st and 10. And this Riverton team going to come out. They're going to be missing a couple of their regular starters. Braden Vincent not here tonight. Kate Gabrielson not here. You're going to see a lot for Riverton of Ryan Watson, a sophomore. Also on offense, it will be Braden Motisi coming out on the wide left. So Riverton will open with one runner in the backfield. It's Dominic Payne and Lucas Engel right in front of him. We got 3 receivers in the set, and here's a handoff. Left side, they did not hand it off, and losing yards on the play was Hutchison, and that tackle by Cohen Morrow.
Good by Riverton to get on top of that ball.
So a loss of 3 yards on the play. And it'll be Hutch back out in the shotgun. Payne off of his right side. 4 receivers set. Hutch will come inside. He'll have Engel open, but he'll find Ty Sheets down the sidelines. He's over the 45 to the 47-yard line. That's going to be, that'll be a 30-yard gain on that play. That's a beautiful pass. And Hutch moved around. Ty Sheets with the catch. And Riverton in business, 1st and 10 at their own 47. Wolverines come out. Engel in the backfield along with Payne, Hutch, and a 3-receiver set for the Wolverines. Coming in motion is Ty Sheets. There'll be a fake. Pass over the middle is going to be complete to Engel down to the 34-yard line. Actually, the 35. It'll be an 18-yard gain on 1st down. So back-to-back pass completions for the Wolverines. And after that opening play, Riverton moving the ball. They're right back out in the shotgun formation. Payne beside, and there'll be a fake handoff. There's a blitz on the way. Hutch going to have to move quickly. He's under duress, and he'll run it out of bounds after a short loss. There was 5 Red Devils chasing Hutch on that play.
Had nowhere to go.
And he'll be ran out. No, nowhere to go at all.
No.
It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. So Hutchison, his lone carries in this game, has been running for his life here in the backfield. Riverton back out, 4 receivers set, and Hutch in the gun. 3 down linemen for Evanston. Here's a pass complete to Engel, and he'll carry blockers inside about to the 32-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8 on the play.
You know, Cody, Riverton's doing good ball control this possession. moving it down the field.
So 8-yard pass, Riverton back out, and they'll have in the set 3 receivers. Engel off the left side of Hutch, and Dominic Payne in the backfield. There's a fake, looking downfield, long pass, wide open, touchdown, Riverton! As catching the ball was Johnson across the middle. It'll be a 32-yard pass play, I believe, on the play, and it's Hutchison to Johnson, 32 yards, and he score.
Great possession for the Wolverines to start this quarter.
Well, they came out on a mission here to get the ball into the hands of the receivers, and they did just that.
They did.
So 32-yard touchdown pass, and Johnson on for the PAT here as Riverton strikes quickly, and the kick is good. So we'll take a break. It's 7-0 Wolverines, 9:34 to play in the first quarter on the Wind River Radio Network.
Your life without pain. Go to TetonTherapyPC.com to book your free consultation today.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com, we're out there.
The Maven B Series, our elite line of premium optics. Superior low-light performance, tack-sharp edge-to-edge clarity, generous depth of field, silky focus mechanism, built handled elements, state-of-the-art technology, and uncompromising optic.
Welcome back to K-Fackrell Stadium. Cody Beers here, and along with Jason Peterson. And Jason, that was a really good drive for the Wolverines.
It was. That's exactly what they needed to get the momentum going. I mean, like you said before break, they had a mission, and they fulfilled that mission.
On that drive, Hutchison 4 for 4 passing for 88 yards in that touchdown, and it was a 32-yard score to Tanner Johnson. Here's Johnson. He'll line up to kick it away, and back deep for Evanston is David Perez, and also it'll be Tyler Stokes. That kick going to go to Stokes on the right side. He'll come across the 20 and cut inside and be wrestled down by Wolverines. And in on the play for the Wolverines first was Nick McIntosh, and also coming in on the play, Damian Ecker. So Riverton football on defense now as Evanston comes out, and their starting lineup, which I've got here. We'll go over that starting lineup as they get going. 1st and 10 at their own 27. Jackson Moore under the quarterback. He'll hand up straight off the middle to David Perez. He'll carry Riverton tacklers out over the 35-yard line to about the 37. It'll be a gain of 8 on the play for Perez. Nothing fancy, just straight up the middle for Evanston. 2nd down 2 at the 38-yard line. And if it feels like I'm drinking out of a fire hose, Jason, I am. But we're here. We're having a good time on a Friday night.
We are.
In Uena County. There's a handoff right side and a big tackle by Riverton after a short gain. That tackle on the play made by Xavier Garcia. And that run is going to be about 2 yards for number 27, Carson Knight.
Riverton playing good defense to start this possession.
So 2nd down and 9 for Evanston. They did get a 1st down on that last play. Here's in motion Perez. He'll get it. He'll head around the right edge and be tackled after a short gain on the play. And that tackle that time going to go to Branson Saltzgaber. This team's looks like a little bit even matchup here as Perez will get a gain of about 3 on the play. Jason Peterson, Cody Beers down here in extreme southwest Wyoming. Here's the handoff, nothing fancy up the middle, and carrying tacklers for a first down. And a gain of 14 on the play was Carson Knight. So far 4 running plays and 27 yards for this Evanston team. 1st and 10 now at the Riverton 47. Up under center, the quarterback, Jackson Moore. In motion, they'll hand up the middle, and now they're going to go around the end. Moore going to get drugged down on the play, and a good hustle play on defense by Riverton. And he really laid it on him there. It's Jackson Hill.
Yeah, they read that play really well.
Jackson Hill got some jersey in his hand and threw down Jackson Moore for a gain of 1. So Moore, the quarterback. Gain of 1. And it'll be 2nd and 9. 7:05 to play first quarter. Riverton 7-0. Here's a pitch right side to Perez. They sniff it out pretty well, but Perez with the nifty run. And the tackle going to go to Nathan Hutchison on that play. But Perez will gain, it's like about 6 yards on the play. So Perez now 3 carries. I'll move that mouse. 3 carries in the game. 17 yards. Here's a 3rd and 4 play. Nothing fancy up the middle, and Riverton's going to hold them short of a first down. In on that tackle, number 50 for Riverton. It's going to be Chris Topom making the stop. It'll be 4th down and 3. So gain of 1 on the play for Carson Knight. 4th and 3 for Evanston at Riverton's 39, and it looks like the Red Devils will go for it here on 4th down. So big series here for the Riverton defense. Looking to slow down Moore here as Moore comes to the line. They'll have 2 guys in motion and no penalty on the play. Moore's going to get a first down, and he'll be wrestled down by Watson. There's 2 guys moving on that play and no flag called. And that one will go to the 32. So Moore gain of 7. And the Red Devils 1st and 10 now at the Riverton 33. Here's Moore under center. He'll fake inside, and Riverton will stuff that run for a short game. It'll be Watson in on the tackle. Also Garcia and Jackson Hill. 2nd and 9. Run by Carson Knight to give him a yard on the play. So Knight 4 carries for 18 yards. Perez 3 carries for 17 yards on this drive.
Riverton playing good, strong defense to start this quarter.
Seem to be doing better at controlling the line of scrimmage here, Jason.
Yep.
There's Moore. He'll fade to pass. This will be the first pass of the game. Wide open, but Moore will overthrow the receiver on that play. That's senior Peyton Cornea, who had found a lane down the right side, but fortunately for Riverton, an incomplete pass. Third down, 9 for Evanston at Riverton's 31 yard line. Good ball game after a lightning delay. We appreciate you joining us here on the network. 4:40 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Riverton lead. Here's Moore. He missed the handoff, and Watson was there to sniff it out. Good defensive penetration that time by Ryan Watson, the sophomore, getting some big minutes here because of several starters unable to go today. Ross Anderson out coaching his guys, and now we're getting a few raindrops here now, Jason.
Yep. Starting to rain a little bit.
Coming down, and then people are throwing on some jackets, but Wolverines are going, we're on fire, let's go. 4th and 10 after that 1-yard loss by Jackson Moore. He'll come up under center, and he'll fade to pass. Under duress, Watson giving chase. Now it could have been holding. There is going to be a flag on the play as Moore going to be chased down by Jackson Hill, but we're going to get a penalty on Evanston back at the 40-yard line. And it should be a change of possession. So we're getting our camera wet. We're going to have to close a window. We're getting rain in here. So let's just, maybe it won't last, but man, we did get some rain, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. It's
All
coming
right.
in pretty heavy.
Can't get our stuff wet as it's coming in. We'll see what the call's going to be. Try to keep the jacket off of it. Now Ross Anderson talking it over outside with the referees. They're going to say they're not going to take the penalty on the play, so Riverton going to take the ball 1st and 10. So on the change of possession. Is it settling down a little?
I think so.
All right. We got to try to keep the water off the camera, so I don't know. You might go ahead and keep holding that jacket up there.
Okay.
All right, so Riverton football after the defensive stop. A few raindrops here. Hutch out in the set. He's got 3 receivers and Dominic Payne off his right shoulder. And we'll get a handoff to Payne. He'll go into the middle and a decent gain up over the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4 yards for Dominic Payne. Raindrops still falling. Got a little wet here, but a little water inside. We've got our scoreboard camera, and it must have got bumped a little. 7-0 Wolverines. 3:20 to play, and going down hard is going to be Nathan Hutchison after a good pass rush by the Evanston Red Devils. And it'll be 3rd down and no gain. So Hutch will bring his team out 3rd and about 6 with 2:55 to play in this first quarter. And slight rain still coming down. Hutch will fade to pass. He'll go to the left and wide open, but it's going to be intercepted on about the 39-yard line as Johnson will wrestle down Carter Randall. Randall with the interception of Hutchison at the 2:40 mark here in the first quarter. So Hutch, an interception. Ball must have gotten by him there as Tanner Johnson was open across the middle. 2:40 in the first quarter. And it'll be Evanston football at their own 48. Moore, he'll come to the left side, looking to pitch it, and then we'll cut inside. And Riverton on the tackle is going to be Branson Saltzkever after a gain of, looks like about 8 yards on the play.
I think we're good, Cody. I think it stopped.
All right, so Moore with a gain of 8. He's now got 4 carries for 17 yards. 2nd down, 2 with 2:08 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 ball game. Moore under center. And they run a little bit of an option. Up the middle is going to be Knight. And he'll be greeted by a host of Riverton defenders, including Chris Topalm. And Topalm will take him down after a gain of 3. It's a 1st down for Evanston.
You know, so far, Cody, I think Riverton's doing a great job holding off the Evanston offense.
This Evanston team's going to run the ball a lot. They've got already 12 carries in the ball game for 55 yards. Here's Moore. He'll hand left side to Knight. Nothing fancy. And Knight skittles along the ground for a gain of 6. Going to have to control the line of scrimmage tonight, Jason. This Evanston team likes to run the football. Second and about 4 from the Riverton 35. 2 receivers in the set, Moore under center. And behind him is Knight. Perez on one wing. And here's a handoff to Knight up the middle, and hitting him and making the tackle is Branson Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber making stops from his linebacker spot, the young sophomore. And it'll be a first down after a gain of 4 on the play for Knight. 65 yards rushing so far in this first quarter for Evanston. Riverton leads this one 7-0 on the scoreboard. Wow, today's scoreboard. Fast moving first quarter, a lot of running in this one. There's a fade to pass by Evanston, Jackson Moore. He'll throw right side and it'll be incomplete. And then we're gonna get a personal foul on Riverton, as I believe Chris Topom got pushed, but Topom gonna hit the guy late, and that's gonna cost Riverton big on the penalty. I think he got pushed, but
Yeah, a little bit of a late hit on that one.
it's gonna be a personal foul on Chris Topom, and so that's gonna move the football for a first down, and Evanston will move way down inside, almost inside the red zone. It'll be at the 21-yard line of Riverton. 29.4 seconds to play in this first quarter. Moore under center. He'll hand left side to Knight, and Knight's going to carry guys. And these guys going to have to team tackle this big man as he'll move. Now we're moving back out to our regular spot after we got a break from the rain. We'll have to keep an eye on that as rumbling and stumbling on the final play of the first quarter. Carson Knight for a gain of 6. 1 quarter in the books. It's Riverton 7, Evanston 0. We're back after a break. This is Wolverine football on KTAK. We're also streaming live on Facebook and WYO Today.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity.
Welcome back. We apologize for that. Jackson Moore, first play of the second quarter. He'll hand it up the middle, and making a good tackle that time, Xavier Garcia, as Knight gained short yardage, about 2 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 1 now at the 12-yard line.
Feels a little bit slippery tonight, Cody, with that little bit of rain we just got.
Knight already 39 yards on 9 carries. Moore to the line of scrimmage. Nothing fancy here looking from Evanston. They send somebody in motion every play. It's Perez. And the big man carrying Riverton Wolverines all the way to the 5 on that one. It'll be a gain of 6 for Carson Knight. Carson Knight now 45 yards on 10 carries here, and we've got a timeout for Riverton. We'll go with it. Wolverines 7, Evanston 0. Back after a break on KTAK.
Rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Welcome back. 11:18 to play in this second quarter. It's Evanston football. First and goal at the Riverton 5-yard line, and I believe Riverton just took a timeout. So Riverton takes a timeout. We'll take a break. 7-0 Wolverines here, just underway, second quarter from Evanston. K-Fackrell Stadium, home of the Red Devils.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Welcome back. Evanston football up under center. Quarterback, he'll hand to the big man, and it's a good job by the Wolverine defense as getting a short gain on that play. Carson Knight, the senior running back and linebacker, and he'll gain 1 on the play. Knight getting a steady diet here early in this game. Already 11 carries. Second down, goal from the 4. And Jackson Moore brings out his team. They got 2 wings and a running back. Knight behind Moore in motion. We're going to see Moore around the right line or end. He's going to fumble in the end zone, but it's going to be recovered on the play. Touchdown, Evanston. Recovering that fumble was Peyton Cornea in the end zone. So 7-6 ball game here as Evanston scores in the second quarter with 10:40 to play on a Moore 4-yard run. On to kick the PAT is Evanston's Dylan Lichty, and Moore will hold it. Lichty's kick is blocked on the play, and that's going to be Chris Topalm on the block. So Topalm blocks the extra point, and Riverton retains the lead 7-6. Hey, we'll take a break. We'll come back with a kickoff. Wolverines receiving coming up. 10:40 to play, first half.
Prices are going up all over. Food prices, fuel prices, tires, oils, you name it. But there's one thing that hasn't gone up. WRTA bus lines will still get you where you need to go in Fremont County for the same low price they've always had. Just $1 one way. How can you beat that? See WRTAbuslines.com for the new fall route schedule. Save hundreds of dollars every month and use the WRTA to travel to and from the Riverton Airport. See WRTAbuslines.com for details. And remember, don't drink and drive, wear your seatbelts, and keep all 4 wheels on the road.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Welcome back. As the Wolverines would block the extra point, Chris Topalm on the excellent rush gets that block. It's 7-6 with 10:40 left in the first half. And it'll be Riverton receiving the kickoff from Dylan Lichty. Lichty's boot, it's going to be a pooch variety. And the Wolverine receiver going to run up the middle. And it's going to be Michael Munda on that receiver, the sophomore, all the way up to the 35. Nice return. It'll be Riverton football. 10:34 to play first half, 7-6 ball game. You got a good one here, Jason.
We do. Riverton's playing good offense, good defense. It's a good game.
What do you see different out of Nathan Hutchison tonight?
I think he's more active. I mean, they're, you know, as a whole team, I think they're coming out. I think they're communicating with each other, and they're.
Move your camera down just a bit. Here's Hutch in the shotgun. He'll hand off right side. It's going to be a fake, and Hutch now going to go around the right end and be tackled after a gain of 1. That looked like a bit of a broken play, and Hutch unable to gain but 1 on that run. Actually, they give him a gain of probably 2. So Riverton going to have 3 receivers in this set. 9:59 and counting in this first half. Dominic Payne off of Hutchison's right shoulder. And Hutch will fade to pass. Quick pass over the middle. And he'll hit on the play Lucas Engel. And for Engel, it will be 14-yard gain. Nice quick pass there, and that's what you got to do if you're Riverton. Just keep passing over the middle, big gains. And today they're getting the ball in the hands of their big man, Lucas Engel. 3 catches for 40 yards.
They got a good running and passing game going.
First down 10 at the Evanston 48-yard line. Hutch will hand left side. Ty Sheets, and that end around play sniffed out for a big loss. It'll be 4-yard loss on the play for Ty Sheets, and it just hasn't been working, the end around. Hey, on that play before this one, the Riverton Wolverines crossed midfield, and AARP Wyoming wants to remind you good things happen after 50. To see what's going on for folks over 50 in Wyoming, check out AARP Wyoming's Facebook page. Here's Hutch. 4 receivers in the set. He'll pass right to Engel, and Engel going to catch it on about the 46-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 for Riverton. So Wolverines right back to their big man, Lucas Engel. Third down, 8 for Riverton. 4 receivers in the set, 2 right, 2 left. Payne in the backfield, flanked outside Hutchison. Hutchison will get the ball. There's a delayed snap. He can't go anywhere with it. He'll take off running on the play, and Hutch gonna be tackled at the 41-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7 on the play, but he'll be short of that first down. Riverton 4th. That's going to be actually a gain of 6 on the play. 4th down, 3 for Riverton. 4 receivers set. Hutch in the gun. He looks to the right. Can't go anywhere. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Engel. And that'll be caught down at the 32-yard line. The Evanston coaches beside us were yelling out holding, but I don't think the refs can hear him up here, but it'll go to the 32-yard line on the play. That'll be a gain of about 10 yards. So we'll go with it, 10-yard gain. And a good hustle play there by Nathan Hutchison, and then an excellent catch by Engel. First down at the Evanston 32-yard line. 4 receivers set, handoff right to Dominic Payne. He can't go anywhere. He'll lose a yard. So Riverton playing without the services of a couple starters tonight. Cade Gabrielson and Braden Vincent not available. Second down and 11 for the Wolverines. 4 receivers set. Hutch in the short gun. Wolverines been able to move the ball through the air in this one. Here's Hutch, lots of time, and now you're going to get a holding call as Hutch going to run around and then throw the ball out of bounds. And we've got a holding call as he threw the ball out of bounds past the line of scrimmage. And they're going to actually call grounding now on Nathan Hutchison. So we got a 2 flags on the ground. One on a Riverton blocker, I believe, and then one on the Riverton quarterback who flipped the ball out of bounds with nobody in the area. We'll see as they sort it out there, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Might be able to zoom in just a little when we're on that side. Coach now out to talk to the side judge. Got holding on Riverton. We got intentional grounding on Riverton. Are the preliminary signals. Now they're over talking to the coach. So holding and grounding. And we'll see which one they take and how far they move them back. They might. Now we'll just see how far it goes.
Looks like they took the intentional grounding.
Yeah, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the play. Two penalties on Riverton for 20 yards. 3rd and 15 now for Riverton on the 38-yard line of Evanston. Evanston down lineman Peyton Cornea, a senior, Riggin Hoggett, a senior, and Wade Barker, a junior. Here's Hutch, 4 receivers set. He'll throw it deep down the middle, and it's going to go over Johnson and nearly picked off on the play again by Carter Randall, who already has 1 interception in the game. That one just a bit high.
It was a bit high, but a bit close.
Johnson was open. Seven of 9 passing so far for Nathan Hutchison, 118 yards unofficially. Riverton going to come on. They're going to line up for a field goal. It'll be a 55-yard field goal attempt. Wow. Tanner Johnson will line it up. He's got the wind at his back. Kick down. It's going to boot it toward the end zone, and it'll go through the end zone. And so it'll be Evanston football as ball was short. And now we get a flag dropped on the play, and I'm not sure who that one's going to go on, but that was well after the play, and there was a Riverton player in the vicinity. Looks like we got illegal. I'm not sure what that call is, but it will be declined. There was a penalty on Riverton, so Evanston going to take over. 1st and 10 on their own 38. 6:32 to play in this first half. We've got a 7-6 ball game, and you might as well try that kick because then the ball goes down, as you can see, Jason, and it'll be Evanston ball. 1st and 10 on their own 20.
Yeah, he had the wind to his back and just wasn't quite long enough to.
So Moore will bring out the Evanston team. Nothing fancy as they've got a tight set, 2 wings. A lot of guys in motion. Here's Perez around the corner. Moore's going to take off running, and he's going to be out near the 30-yard line. And it'll be a gain of 7 for Moore. He had Perez behind him to pitch the ball to. Go with a gain of 6 on that play for Jackson Moore. Moore now 5 carries for 23 yards. 2nd and 4 for Evanston. This is assignment defense for the Wolverines. Moore under center. They'll hand off straight up the middle, and Carson Knight will be tackled bear hug style by Chris Topont. And it'll be a gain of 4 and a 1st down. So Knight in this game, 12 carries and another 1st down. He's got 50 yards on 12 carries in this first half. 1st down, Evanston at their own 30. 5:32 and counting in the first half. Moore under center. And we'll get up the middle again, Knight. And he'll be wrestled down on the play by Parker DeVries. Gain of, we're going to say 3 on the play. Carson Knight. Jason Peterson, Cody Beers. We're about 225 miles from home. Calling a high school football game on a Friday night. And it's been raining a little bit. We had a lightning delay. Here's Moore under center. He'll bring it right side to Perez. He'll take off down the sidelines, cut inside, and be tackled by the safety, Derek DeVries, after a big run. 22-yard run for David Perez, and another first down for Evanston. A lot of options out of this Evanston offense.
Mm-hmm.
K Fackrell Stadium, Friday night, 1st and 10 for Evanston on the 45. Moore under center. He'll hand off left side. Topalm going to make the tackle. Chris Topalm going to get busy tonight, and he already is. Kai Barker, a sophomore running back, on that game. So on that last play, the Perez run, Evanston crossed the 50-yard line in midfield, and AARP wants to remind you, good things happen after 50. To see what's going on for folks over 50 in Wyoming, check out AARP, Wyoming's Facebook page. 2nd and 6 for Evanston. Moore up the middle. Knight carrying Riverton tacklers out for another first down. It'll be a gain of 7 for Knight.
You know, one thing I noticed, Cody, is both teams starting off the game tonight are handling the ball really well.
First down 10 at Riverton's 35 for the Evanston Red Devils. Where the wind is causing havoc here. Handoff up the middle. Perez around the right side. A team of tacklers pulls him in, but it's going to be a gain of 8 on the play for David Perez. Perez now 5 carries, 47 yards. Already Evanston 133 yards on the ground. None through the air. 2nd down 2. 2:46 to play, first half. 7-6 ball game on the Wild Today scoreboard. Moore under center. He'll hand. No, he did not. He came out around the left side, faked the ball. Now he's around the left end. And he's going to be tackled by Derek DeVries, but after a big run on the play, it's going to go from the 28 all the way down to the 11-yard line. Gain of 17 for Jackson Moore. First down. About 11 yards to go for a touchdown. There's Moore. He'll pitch it right side to Perez. Perez inside the Riverton defense and coming across, making the tackle on the play. Dominic Payne, and now a Wolverine down on the field after the tackle. Up, Nathan Hutchison. He'll walk it off. And the ball will be at the 4-yard line. 2nd down and about 3. Seven-yard gain for David Perez. They would have to get tackled on about the 1-yard line to get a first down. Moore up under center. Knight behind him. In motion. Nothing fancy. Number 3 gets the trap play, and he walks in for a Evanston touchdown. And that runner, Cohen Morrow. And Morrow with believe his first carry in the game is going to be a 3-yard touchdown. $80-yard touchdown drive for the Evanston Red Devils. 1:21 left in the first half, and it's now 12-7. They're going to go for two. Yep, Morrow going to hand right side. Perez going to be stacked up in the backfield, and it'll be no good. And Riverton's Chris Topalm, I'm sorry, it was Parker DeVries on the first hit. And it'll be 12-7 now with 1:21 to play in the first half. We'll be back after a break. Hey, we're streaming live in Evanston, and we're on KTAK Wolverine Football.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red!
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back. 1:21 to play. First half, 12-7 ball game on the Wild Today scoreboard. A little point of information, tomorrow at about noon we'll be streaming cross country from Wyoming Indian High School. It's the pre-state meet, as they'll host the all-class meet at Wyoming Indian High School, I believe in late October 23rd, something like that. And we're going to be out there, we're going to be streaming it. There's going to be over 600 runners tomorrow at Wyoming Indian High School. So 1:21 to play, first half. And it'll be Lichty to kick off the ball. And he'll kick it deep toward Munda. He'll receive the ball in the 15, work his way over the 25, up past the 30-yard line where he'll be tackled on the play. So Riverton football with 1:16 to play in the first half. Wolverines trailing 12-7 on a rushing attack that's just been outstanding for Evanston. 160 yards on the ground unofficially in the first half. 14 carries, 60 yards for Carson Knight. Wolverines, well, they've got time. They can light it up. Hutch comes out in the gun. He's got a 5-receiver set. He'll come back right side and then throw it incomplete to Johnson. And that one just a little bit off there as it'll go incomplete. Johnson was open. So 2 straight incomplete passes for Nathan Hutchison. He's 7 out of 10 for 118 yards. 1:12 to play, first half, 12-7 ball game. Riverton would score on its first drive of the game, a 32-yard pass. There's Hutchison over the middle, and he'll find Lucas Engel, and Engel going to go right to midfield on that play. It'll be a gain of 20 yards on the pass play. Riverton going to come out in the hurry up. Midfield, Hutch in the gun. He'll drop back to pass, and the pass will be short over the middle, intended for Johnson. That'll stop the clock with 56.9 seconds to go. Riverton in this game, 149 yards of offense, and Evanston 160. Unofficial, of course. Hutch out in the gun, 5 receivers set for the Wolverines. And not sure what's going on, but we'll get a penalty on Riverton. It's going to be a 5-yard variety. False start, I believe. 3 penalties now for 25 yards on the Wolverines. 2nd and 15 at their own 45. Same 5 receiver set, 3 left, 2 right. Hutch in the gun. He'll fade to pass, looks right, and he'll find Engel out on the right side. Engel with a gain of 5 to the 50. He was unable to get out of bounds on the play, but the clock stopped. They must have gotten out of bounds on the play. 44.1 seconds to go, first half. 12-7 ball game, Riverton at midfield. 3rd and 10. Hutch in the gun. He'll come right side on the run, looking, throws across, and wide open on the play. And just unable to pull it in was Nick McIntosh. That throw a little bit low. He was wide open.
I think if he could have caught that one, he would have. He probably would have gained some yardage before he got knocked down.
Might have ran away. You're
Yeah.
right. 36.9 seconds to go, and why not? I think Riverton's going to go for it here on 4th down. Wolverines 0-2 on the season. They're going to get some confidence tonight, and they've played well at times.
They have.
5 receivers set, 4th and 10. Hutch pumps, throws it long, and stopping on the play was Engel. Hutch thought it was a kind of a bump and go play, and that one going to go way out of bounds over the top of the head of Engel, incomplete. So Riverton going to give the ball back on downs, and it'll be up to them to stop Evanston with 31.3 seconds to go in the first half. Fast-moving game, a lot of running. We're only an hour in, and we're only 31 seconds from halftime. So Evanston going to come out. Thank you for doing that. Turned off the, I can actually see what's going on now. Here's the Evanston quarterback looking downfield, and incomplete. That pass, Jackson Moore tried to find on the play Kai Barker, and that pass will go incomplete. It's going to be about a 12-yard pass play. It's a beautiful stadium stacked up under a hill. It reminds me in many ways of the old Tonkin Stadium.
It does. I kind of miss that stadium, you know.
I think we all do a little bit. The hill goes around the end zones, and of course you can see the stadium across the way, and there's a Legion baseball field on to the west here. 2nd down, 10, 24.5 seconds to play. Here's Moore. He'll pitch it right side, and finding the hole and getting knocked down after a first down. And a big run. It's going to be an 11-yard run on the play for David Perez. And a quick timeout for Evanston. We'll take a break on KTAK.
To the other. Over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Hey, welcome back after that short message. Had to cut into that one, and it's okay. I know the people who bought that ad. 17.1 seconds to play. First half, Wolverines attempting to hold Evanston out of the end zone. We got a good one brewing here. Riverton would take the opening kickoff. They would drive all the way downfield, and Nathan Hutchison would hit Tanner Johnson with a 32-yard scoring strike. In the second quarter, it's been Evanston on the ground, a 4-yard run by Moore, and a 2-yard touchdown run on the play by Cohen Morrow. First down, 10. 17 seconds to play first quarter. Fading back to pass is Moore. He's going to run out of bounds with 9 seconds to play. And that'll go as, I believe, about a Now he threw the ball out of bounds, so it's going to be an incomplete pass for Moore. Moore in the game, 0 for 3 passing. And now with 9 seconds to play in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 40. Moore under center. He'll fade to pass. 4 receivers in the set. Now Moore will take off running. And giving chase, Dominic Payne and also Lucas Engel. And he'll gain about 7 yards. There's no time on the clock. And I believe that's going to be, is that going to be the final play?
That is.
So Moore gains 7 yards, and they're going to put some time back on the clock.
I think so.
Nope, they're going to say halftime. As
yep.
I believe Riverton's going to leave the field, and yeah, it is halftime. So we've played 2 quarters. It's Evanston 12, Riverton 7. We'll be back with our halftime show. This is Wolverine football on KTAK. We're streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube.
An investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines.
Welcome back. Halftime score, 12-7 Evanston. They're leading the Riverton Wolverines. And Jason, it was a good first half for Riverton. They passed almost exclusively in the first half. Nathan Hutchison, 5 carries for 8 yards. He had a pair of times when he lost 3 yards once, lost 4 yards another time. And Dominic Payne with 2 carries for 3 yards unofficially. But it was Nathan Hutchinson's arm that and Lucas Engel catching the football that was really Riverton's offense in the first half.
It was. Riverton, I mean, they come out. I mean, the first play of the, or not the first play, but the first drive of their possession, I mean, they scored a touchdown. I mean, I think both teams are moving the ball and controlling the ball really well tonight.
Well, unofficially, and we'll go over some stats here, but unofficially for Riverton, 139 yards of offense, 154 yards of offense, 143 through the air, and 11 on the ground. And Nathan Hutchison has attempted 15 passes. He's completed 9 of 15 for 143 yards. He did throw an interception in the first half, but he also threw that 32-yard touchdown pass. Hutchison, as I said, 5 carries in the ball game. He's got 11 yards, or actually 8 yards after the 2 losses. Dominic Payne, 2 carries for 3 yards. Receiving-wise, Lucas Engel, he's got 7 catches for 81 yards. Ty Sheets, he's got 2 catches for 26 yards. and Tanner Johnson with that 32-yard touchdown catch from Nathan Hutchison. On the other side, for Evanston, it's been 178 yards through the on the ground, and no completions through the air. Yeah, and we will turn down the volume on those ads, Rusty. But Carson Knight, the main ground gainer, 14 carries, 60 yards. David Perez in the ball game, 65 yards on 7 carries, and Jackson Moore, the quarterback, had 7 carries for 47 yards in the first half. So those are your numbers. Scoring wise, it was the 9:34 mark of the first quarter. Nathan Hutchison on a 32-yard touchdown pass to Tanner Johnson. Johnson's PAT made it 7-0. Hutchison would throw an interception in the first quarter, and then at the 10:40 mark of the second quarter, it was Jackson Moore on a 4-yard touchdown run. Chris Topom would block the PAT coming through the middle, but then it was the running back, Cohen Morrow, sophomore running back, with a little trap play as he scored on a 2-yard touchdown with 1:21 to play in the first half. The PAT run by Perez failed, and it's a 12-7 ball game at the half. Let's take a break. We'll be back with keys to the second half, brought to you by Jason Peterson and yours truly. This is Riverton Football on 93.9 FM. We're streaming live at WYO Today Facebook and on YouTube.
Layman Studios is a proud supporter of Fremont County Athletics. Layman Studios offers sports cards, mugs, statuettes, plus several photo package options. Visit us today at 210 West Main in Riverton. Layman Studios, 856-3941.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back, Riverton Wolverines, and welcome back, high school football fans. After a long summer, it's great to be back to Fremont County sports. Hi, I'm John with Teton Therapy. At Teton Therapy, getting you back out there is what we're all about. We treat everything from back and shoulder pain to brain injuries and strokes, and we get you back to living pain-free. Live your life without pain. Go to TetonTherapyPC.com to book your free consultation today.
Welcome back as we are in the middle of the WowToday.com halftime show. First, we want to say thanks to all the sponsors. Pre-game brought to you by Bailey's Tire and Auto Service. Our starting lineups by Sutherland's. We were rushed through that today, but we'll have a Click It or Ticket post-game show. And then every time we cross the 50-yard line this season, AARP wants to talk about how good things happen after 50. To see what's going on for folks over 50 in Wyoming, check out the AARP Wyoming's Facebook page. And we do have some scores in. Jason, at the half, it's Powell 14, Lander 7. That's a good one in Lander Valley. And
it is.
Just news from Lander. Unfortunately, a fire underway above Lander in the Sand Creek area, and there was big plumes of smoke coming over the field tonight at Bill Bush Memorial Stadium in Lander, and that's a tough one as we get the Evanston marching band out here as we continue through our halftime show. Also a halftime score in from Shoshone. It was Shoshone leading Rocky Mountain 14-7 at the half. We'll see if we can get an update on that game as Leanne in our office over watching the Shoshone Wranglers off to a good start in high school football. Of course, this game, a 12-7 ball game, and we'll be back with the second half after more from our sponsors.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
The Maven B Series, our elite line of premium optics. Superior low-light performance, tack-sharp edge-to-edge clarity, generous depth of field, silky focus mechanism, built handled elements, state-of-the-art technology, and an uncompromising optic.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Welcome back. Scoring updates here in the halftime show. We've got a 12-7 ball game. The Evanston Red Devils up on the Riverton Wolverines. And we'll get keep going here, but let's see. Final score in yesterday, Jason. It was Upton Sundance 28, Newcastle 6. Out of state finals yesterday, Pocatello, Idaho 46, and Jackson, the number 1 team in Class 3A, 20, as Pocatello forced 4 turnovers that resulted in 3 touchdowns. It was Hewlett beating the Natrona County Junior Varsity 70-25 as the Red Devils jumped out 25-6 and pulled away. We've got third quarter scores in Class 4A tonight. Rock Springs 49, Kelly Walsh 0. Of course, the Rock Springs, there's advertised, number 1 team in the state. Number 2, Sheridan 31, Cheyenne Central 7. It's number 3, Thunder Basin 45, Cheyenne South 6. That's a final score. A fourth quarter score, Campbell County 21 and number 4, Cheyenne East 14. In the fourth quarter tonight, Natrona County 38, Laramie 0. In Class 3A at the half, number 3, Powell 14, Lander 7. At the half, number 2, Cody 13 and Whirland 7. That's a good ball game tonight. Halftime score, Green River 7, Buffalo 6, and Evanston 12. Riverton 7. Those are all halftime scores. So we'll try to turn our sound up a little bit. I've got it pegged, Rusty, out of our mics. We'll try to turn them up here just a little bit. But anyway, good games tonight in Class 3A, Jason. In Class 2A, number 2, Lyman 30, Cokeville 20. That's final. A final, Tongue River 12, 8, Burns 8. That one's final. That's the Eagles' first ever win over the Burns Bronx. That's interesting. Number 5, Lovell, final, 20-7 over Mountain View. And we did get a final in from Shoshone. It's Shoshone winning tonight 27-10. Also, fourth quarter score, Wheatland 20, Bighorn 7. And at the half, it's Torrington 34, Glenrock 0. In Class 1A 9-man, Saratoga 34-6 over Moorcroft. Number 2, Shoshone, this one's final over number 3, Rocky Mountain. The final there, 27-10. At the half, it's Wright 47, Wyoming Indian 0. Pine Bluffs 12, Lusk 8. Lusk is the number 1 ranked team in Class 1A 9-man. At the half, number 5, Southeast 20. Lingo Fort Laramie 0, and we have no score in from Grayville and Wind River. In Class 1A 6-man, Little Snake River 66. Number 2, Encampment 24. That's a big win. Final score coming in from against Belfouche, South Dakota. It's Douglas 51, Belfouche, South Dakota 0. At the half, Sugar Salem, Idaho 14, Star Valley 6, and we don't have a score from 3A Rollins and Moffat County, Colorado. Those are your halftime scores. We'll be back as we break down the second half keys. This is Wolverine football on 93.9.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
anything? Anything? Okay, we do have audio now, so I think we're back. I didn't turn off the mics, I don't think. Do we have audio? Somebody send me a text. So we're going to get a penalty on Riverton?
Penalty on Riverton.
We appreciate everyone's patience here. We're in a rainstorm. We get holding on Riverton, and the ball going to be placed back at the 10-yard line. So on the Wolverines, that's going to be 4 penalties for 35 yards. Third down and 7 for the Wolverines. 6:21 to play, third quarter. Apologize, we lost audio. Not sure why. Here's Hutchison. He'll throw incomplete. And then we'll get an interception. His second interception on the deflection. Going down for that ball was Braden Motisi. It got away from him, and hauling it in was Carter Randall. And that'll be an interception and a first down for Evanston at the 14-yard line. I've got to see what's going on here. I'm not sure, but it'll be Evanston football. First and 10 at Riverton's 15-yard line. Hand up the middle. Chris Topom making contact with Carson Knight. And a short gain for Knight of about 2 yards on the play. So a turnover, Riverton's second interception of the game. And it'll be Evanston football deep in Riverton territory. 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line. Under center, Moore. And he'll hand straight up the middle to the big man, Carson Knight, who's going to be tackled at about the 1-yard line. So Knight going to gain 7 yards on the play. And it'll be first and goal for the Evanston Red Devils at the 2-yard line. Moore under center. He'll hand right side, and Riverton will not stop Knight, and he'll score from 2 yards out. 2-yard touchdown for Carson Knight, and it is 18-7 now for Evanston. Knight on the 2-yard touchdown after the interception. And now on to go for 2 is Moore, I believe. Riverton going to have an injury on the play, and leaving the field is going to be Ryan Watson, I believe. No, Parker DeVries going to leave the field. Evanston going to attempt the PAT. It'll be Lichty, the kicker. Snap is down, kick is up, and it's good. 19-7, Evanston, 5:03 to play, third quarter. We'll be back. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Prices are going up all over. Food prices, fuel prices, tires, oils, you name it. But there's one thing that hasn't gone up. WRTA bus lines will still get you where you need to go in Fremont County for the same low price they've always had. Just $1 one way. How can you beat that? See WRTAbuslines.com for the new fall route schedule. Save hundreds of dollars every month and use the WRTA to travel to and from the Riverton Airport. See WRTAbuslines.com for details, and remember, don't drink and drive, wear your seatbelts, and keep all four wheels on the road.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Welcome back, K. Fackrell Field, and Rusty, let me know if that echo stopped. I did make a couple adjustments. It'll be Evanston kicking off the ball now, as Lichty will line it up. 19-7 ball game, 5:03 to go third quarter. Lichty's pooch kit will go down and go out of bounds on about the 20-yard line. So we'll see. I believe that'll give Riverton the ball somewhere up around the 30. Ball out of bounds on about the 15-yard line. So they'll talk things over with the Riverton coaches. See what they want to do. I believe Riverton will get the ball somewhere up around the 35-yard line. Well, the Wolverines need a drive, Jason.
Yeah, they do. They're still playing pretty good ball defensively. They're holding Evanston, and so now offensively, more rushing, more passing, and
so it'll be Riverton ball, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line after that kickoff was booted out of bounds. Riverton 4 receivers set. Payne in the backfield with Hutch. In motion, Sheets, straight up quarterback run that time by Nathan Hutchison, and he'll run out to about the 39-yard line. So gain of 4 on 1st down.
Rain's kind of lightened up again on the field.
Hutch now 6 carries for 14 yards unofficially. And Hutch back out with 4 receivers in the set. Dominic Payne off his right shoulder. In motion, Sheets. Now a high snap to Hutch. He'll take off again and drive the pile forward near a 1st down as the Riverton blockers do a nice job of pushing that pile. And it'll be a gain out to the 44-yard line. 3rd down 1 for Riverton. So almost a broken play. And Hutch with the 5-yard gain. So Hutchison out. Again, 4 receivers set. Probably the same play. And now coach is calling a different play. 3:40 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 19-7 ball game. Here's Riverton with a timeout. So before things went south on 3rd and 1, Riverton takes a timeout. We'll go with it. It's the first timeout of the second half for the Wolverines. 19-7 ball game here in Evanston. We're back after a break.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red.
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back. 3:32 to play. 3rd and 1 for the Wolverines as they have 4 receivers in the set. Hutch, he's going to take off and try to run for that first down. He'll get it and gain about 4 yards on that run. So the ball going to go out near midfield as the Wolverines just trying to move the ball down the field from our right to left. And, well, you don't want to get your quarterback hurt, but he's gaining some yards.
He is. He's running the football pretty well.
4-yard gain. That's now 8 carries for Nathan Hutchison for 24 yards. Hutch back out in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. He'll fade to pass over the middle, wide open. Tanner Johnson. Johnson going to go all the way inside the 30 to the 25. It'll be a 28-yard gain on first down, and that time Tanner Johnson wide open. So Riverton moving the ball as that was pass number 16 of this game for Nathan Hutchison. He's now got 168 yards through the air. Tanner Johnson, 2 catches for 57 yards. Here's a quarterback sneak up the middle and nowhere to go really for Nathan Hutchison on the play. Is that tackle by Carson Knight on the interior of that Red Devils defense. 2nd down, no gain for Riverton.
I think the Evanston defense read that play pretty well.
Nowhere really in the middle of that defense for Nathan Hutchison that time. 2nd down, 10. Hutchison in the gun. He'll come to the right side. Nowhere to throw. Hutch going to have to run out of bounds at about, where did he get ran out at? The 24?
Looks like a 24 25.
They're going to say he's out on about the 23-yard line. So gain of 3 on the play for Hutch, and 3rd down and 7. Hutchison in the gun. He'll drop the snap, come left, looking for a wide open receiver. He'll throw it across the middle. Ty Sheets comes on, and he is going to be hit hard, and the pass is going to fall incomplete as Sheets took a heavy hit from the Red Devils defense.
He got sandwiched between 2 Red
Near
Devils
catch inside the 10-yard line. 4th and 7 is Riverton going to get back in the huddle. Fourth and 7 with 2:06 to play, 3rd quarter. Ball at the 24-yard line. Hutch going to fade to pass. He'll throw it across the middle. Tanner Johnson, and we're going to get a pass interference call on the Evanston Red Devils. Just a little bit early on the play was Carter Randall, junior defensive back. Nice pass, and it'll be a 1st down for Riverton after that pass interference play. And that's the first penalty of the ball game on Evanston. See where they moved that. Ball was at the 24. It should go to roughly
I think it's about the 10-yard line, Cody.
Should go half the distance to the goal, somewhere in there.
Oh.
Ball going to be the first down for Riverton at the 12-yard line. And we're going to get an official blowing things dead here with 58 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter.
Timeout, Riverton.
And they're going to say Penalty on Riverton, false start. So that one hurts a little bit after the pass interference play. And that'll be 6 penalties on the Wolverines now for 40 yards. So Hutch back out in the shotgun. Engel in the slot. 3 receivers in the set, a high snap. Somehow Hutchison gets the snap. Now he's scrambling to the left side. He'll come across the middle, throw it back across the middle. Tanner Johnson, touchdown Riverton. Wow, what a pass, what a catch for the Wolverines. It'll go as a 12-yard touchdown pass. But we've got a flag on the field. Not sure what's going to be called here, but it's going to come back. I didn't see the call.
I didn't either.
But the ball's going to be coming back to about the 24-yard line. So must have been holding on Riverton somewhere in that thing. We've got a final scoring from Lander. Powell wins it 35-13 over the Lander Tigers. Thanks to Kirk in the studios. And we'll get an incomplete pass on that play. So 3rd down and a long ways at it was 1st and 10 at the 12, and they've got to go to the 2 for a 1st down. They're back at about the 22. So after that near touchdown was called back due to a penalty, Riverton now 2nd and 20. Another high snap. Running it down is Hutch. He'll take off running. Inside the 20, 15-yard line. He'll be ran out of bounds, Nathan Hutchison. So gain of 7 on the play for Riverton. Third down, 13 with 1:28 to play in the 3rd quarter. 19-7 ball game. Wolverines, well, it's been a good drive as they've methodically moved down the field, and they need to score here.
Yeah, it's been an evenly good played football game.
Here's Hutch in the gun. He'll run through the middle, take off up the middle, inside the 5, and now he's going to be wrestled down by a bunch of Evanston Red Devils at about the 5-yard line. So that gain about 9 yards for Nathan Hutchison. And now 4th down and about 3 yards at the 5. They're going to say, yeah, probably 3 yards. He can get a 1st down if they can get to the 1-yard line. Hutchison out in the gun. 3 receivers set. Engel on the slot. Hutchison, right side, hits Engel. Inside, touchdown Riverton. That'll be a 5-yard scoring pass from Hutchison to Lucas Engel. And now the coach is getting, or the referee's getting back together, and they say touchdown. We heard he dropped it up here, but with 33.5 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter, a 5-yard scoring pass from Hutch to Lucas Engel. And that is the drive the Riverton team needed. And now it's 19-15. And Tanner Johnson going to come on for the point after kick. Hold down. Johnson kick. Hits the upright and falls no good. So PAT fails on that play. And it's 19-15 with 33 seconds left, 33.5 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. We'll take a break. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Your car or truck is An investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County School Athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Welcome back. The score is actually 19-13. I apologize. Got a little excited there. 33.5 seconds to go in the third, and Riverton's drive, well, it was impressive. They moved down, and it culminates with a 5-yard scoring pass from Nathan Hutchison to Lucas Engel. Engel on that drive was outstanding. Here's a kickoff deep and fumbled toward the end zone, and it'll go in the end zone as losing that ball, Brady Roberts, a sophomore for Evanston. 19-13 ball game. Evanston came in, Jason, 2-0 on the season. Beat a team from Colorado, and then they had to score late to beat Mountain View of Class 2A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Evanston's had a pretty good couple games, and then, on the other side, Riverton had what's the word I'm looking for?
Tough time.
Tough time.
First two games.
Tough time, yes.
Tonight, Powell beats Lander 35-13. Here's Moore under center. He'll hand off up the middle, and the big fullback rumbles and stumbles his way out to about the 27-yard line. And it'll be a gain of 6 yards on the play. Right at, I'm going to say 7 yards for Carson Knight. And this is where Evanston's just going to be trying to run the ball down Riverton's throat. Second down 3 as we're going to run out the third quarter. We've played 3 quarters from Evanston. Evanston Red Devils 19. The Riverton Wolverines 13. Well, this one going to get exciting down the stretch. Jason Peterson. We'll be back. This is Wolverine Football on KTAK. We're streaming on WYO Today at Facebook and on YouTube.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines.
Lehman Studios is a proud supporter of Fremont County Athletics. Lehman Studios offers sports cards, mugs, statuettes, plus several photo package options. Visit us today at 210 West Main in Riverton. Lehman Studios, 856-3941.
Welcome back. K-Fackrell Stadium in Evanston. It'll be Evanston football, 2nd and 3 as we start the fourth quarter. Here's Moore. He'll take it around the end and get past the Riverton tackler and be ran out of bounds on the play. Branson Saltzgaver given chase, and big gain, about 10 yards for Jackson Moore. So Jackson Moore now, 11 carries in the contest, and right now the Wolverines got to figure out a way to get a stop on this kind of veer rushing attack that Evanston brings out.
They've been bringing their rushing game all game.
2 wings. All 11 players inside the tight ends for Evanston. It's about hiding the football. Here's Moore. He'll come around the left end, cut inside, and be gobbled up on the play by Riverton tacklers. that tackle, Micah Munda. Munda, 5'8", 155-pound sophomore, doing things on special teams, now out there on defense, and he'll come out for a break on the play. Is also out Chris Topalm. And Lyric Gordon, a sophomore defensive lineman, 5'11", 220 pounds for Riverton. Seeing some new guys out. Riverton missing a couple two-way starters tonight. Braden Vincent and Cade Gabrielson not making the trip. Second down and 6. And we'll get...
I'll start on Evanston.
All right, false start on the Evanston team. That'll be their second penalty in the contest for 15 yards. So that's a bit of a Riverton break. 2nd and 12 now for the Red Devils. Clock running inside 10 and a half minutes here with the snap. 19-13 ball game. Riverton's had to burn one timeout and a half. There's Moore under center. And he'll hand right side David Perez. And the quick guy gets away, and he'll run all the way for a first down. It'll be a gain of 15 yards for Perez. First down, Evanston. Perez now 8 carries for 65 yards. Unofficially, 278 yards rushing for Evanston in this ball game. Not 1 yard through the air. So you know what they're going to do. And they're running off tackle a lot. Occasionally it's a wing around handoff. They'll run some option out of this veer. There's Moore under center. He'll hand straight up the middle. And a decent stop, but a 3-yard gain that time for Carson Knight. Knight now 22 carries in the ball game for 109 yards. Second down, 7 at the Riverton 44-yard line. Clock running here. 9:25 in the fourth quarter. Moore under center, one receiver left. And now going in motion and right up the middle again. And a good tackle on the play by Riverton. That time, Jackson Hill.
It's been all running game this whole game by Evanston.
3-yard gain for Knight. 23 carries, 112 yards for the senior. Third down, 4 yards to go. Wolverines in that 4-down lineman set. Here's Moore. He'll go around the left side. He'll cut and be taken down on the play by Riverton number 22, Dominic Payne. First down for Evanston. For Riverton, well, they've struggled tackling Moore all night long. That's a 6-yard gain. First down, 10 for the Red Devils on the Riverton 36. Moore under center. Perez in motion, straight up the middle, and that time great job on defense. Chris Topalm, Branson Saltzgaver, Garcia in on the play, also Watson. Moore tried to take that ball back from Knight, and Knight wouldn't give it back. No gain. They're going to give him 1 on the play. Second down, 9 for Evanston. There's Moore. He'll pitch right side to Perez. Perez going to cut inside and be hauled down, but after about a 5-yard gain. Perez gains 5. Third down, 4. Gotta wonder if Riverton's got some sort of blitz package they can bring and cut down that outside option play that Moore leads. Good bet he'll be coming this side. Moore under center, 3rd and 4. 6:54 to play. Moore's going to pass the ball. He'll throw it out, incomplete, and man, it was in the hands of the receiver, Jake Robinette.
In and out.
Robinette unable to hold on as Moore fired a bullet. Incomplete. So Moore now 0 for 5 passing the ball, and that time Jake Robinette wide open, the senior receiver for Evanston. 4th down. Now's the time when you want to stop.
Yeah, rain's still falling here a little bit, Cody.
4th and 4 from the 31. Moore under center. He'll come right side, be gobbled up by Chris Topom, and the Wolverines going to hold on the play. And it'll be a loss for the Evanston Red Devils. Wolverine defense holds the senior Chris Topom with a big defensive play.
Great defensive step up by Wolverine defense.
Loss of 3 on the play. Moore had gained positive yards on every play all night. And that time Chris Topom with the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 Riverton on their own 35. 6:41 to play in this one. 9:06 p.m. We'll have the Click It or Ticket post-game show. There's Nathan Hutchison, 4 receivers in the set. Hutch being chased around. He's going to be gobbled up and sacked. And it's going to be a huge loss on the play all the way back to the 22-yard line. And they had a 1st and 10 out at the 35. So that'll be a loss of 13 on the play. Big rush that time by Evanston.
Quarterback kind of had nowhere to go with that play.
2nd and forever, about 25 yards. There's Hutch. He'll find out of the backfield up to the 32-yard line. It'll go to Lucas Engel. So gain of 10 on the play. And that's what you do. You go get some back. Riverton in the shotgun, Nathan Hutchison. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Engel on the left wing. Hutch will roll to the left. A lot of time, pass downfield to Tanner Johnson, right at the first down stripe, and he'll get it out at the 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 13 on the play. That was nifty right there. 1st down, Riverton. Clock, 5:20 to play in this one. Evanston by 6. Riverton, that was a big 1st down after that 1st down sack of 13 yards. Here's Hutch in the gun. 4 receivers set, and coming in, jumping all over Hutch. They had a face mask on that play. Now Hutch is going to take off, and he's going to make it out over midfield to about the 48-yard line. They went headhunting on that play, and I think the referee saw it.
Yeah, I think it's going to go against Evanston.
And it'll be tacked onto the run by Hutch. It's going to be a tackle the helmet personal foul on Evanston. And they did go to the helmet on that play, and the ball, it's going to be an 8-yard run by Hutch, and then it's going to get 15 yards on top of it.
Evanston not happy with that call, Cody.
It's a big penalty. It'll take the ball all the way down to the 33-yard line for the Riverton Wolverines. So Riverton on the move, helped by that penalty, and a scrambling quarterback who makes things happen. Here's Hutch in the gun. 3 receivers set. He'll lose the ball. He'll get it back, and then he'll run away from the defensive lineman. Now Hutch on the run. He'll head out of bounds, and it'll be a loss on the play of 5 yards. And nothing to do for Hutchison there, but get out of bounds and start things over. No panic from the Riverton offense. It'll be 2nd and 14 at the Evanston 37-yard line. 4:53 left. 19-13 ball game. Riverton looking to keep driving the ball. This drive started back at the 20, and now we're going to get a false start.
False start against Riverton.
So another penalty on the Riverton drive here. And it'll be the 7th penalty on the Wolverines for 55 yards. So that'll move them back to the 43-yard line. 2nd and 20. So far on this drive, it hasn't really hurt Riverton to back up a little bit. Had a big sack, a 13-yard sack, and then they had a first down 2 plays later. There's Hutch. Nowhere to go. He'll take off running and run toward these sidelines and gain 4 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Wolverines. A gain of 6 for Hutchison on that run. Wolverines back out in the gun. 3 receivers in the set, 1 right, 2 left. And Lucas Engel in that slot. Hutchison will roll to the right. Across the middle, they'll complete the pass. And making the catch on that play was Ty Sheets. And it'll go to the 30-yard line. And a Riverton now 4th and 8 at the 30.
I think they're going to go for it here on 4th and 8, Cody.
I don't think you have a choice here. Big play both ways. Hutchison in the gun. 4 receivers set. Hutch will lose the football. He's going to be taken down. And the Evanston defense will hold. Bad snap, and it will cost the Wolverines as they'll give the ball up on the sack at the 40-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10 for Hutchison on that sack. So with 3:23 to play, well, Evanston, they've controlled this ground game the whole night. And now they've got a chance to run out the clock here in the 4th. 6-point lead. 1st and 10 for Evanston at their own 40. There's Moore under center. He'll come around the end line. Johnson will try to tackle the ball, and he'll bring down Moore after a short gain. Well, it's going to go for 3 yards. So they give him 3 yards on that run. This is where turnover would be big, but you got to hold them on this possession. We're inside 3 minutes at 2:56 and counting. Click It or Ticket postgame show coming up next. Hopefully Troy Anderson will come up and join us in the postgame. Moore under center. They're letting the clock run as long as possible. 2:39 and counting. Moore under center. Up the middle, the fullback will be brought down after a 3-yard gain. And we'll get a Riverton timeout, as that's carry number 25 in the game for Carson Knight. Now 25 carries for 116 yards. And we've got a timeout on the field. We'll go with it. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back. 3rd down, 3 for the Evanston Red Devils. 2:28 to play in a 6-point game. And this very well could be the ball game for the Wolverines. Red Devils come to the line of scrimmage on their own 47-yard line. Moore under center. One receiver in the set. He'll hand it up the middle and rumbling and stumbling his way for a big first down. That'll be 7, 12, about 15 yards on the carry for Carson Knight. First down on the play for the Evanston Red Devils. 2:12 and counting. Riverton with only 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Moore under center. He's going to wait and let the clock run as long as possible. We're inside 2 minutes and counting. Official puts up the 5-second call and the handoff. Big tackle inside and a good tackle that time by Riverton, and it's Lyric Gordon. No gain on the play for the big fullback, Carson Knight. Now 27 carries for 131 yards. 2nd down and 10, clock running. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. And really nothing Riverton can do but let the clock run. Only 1 timeout. We're going to be inside a minute here. Moore under center. And Riverton's going to jump, I believe, on the play.
Offsides on Riverton.
And that'll be penalty number 8 on Riverton in the game. Great job by Evanston on the hard count. 1 minute to play. 6-point game here at K. Fackrell Stadium in Evanston. Cody Beers, Jason Peterson, and we'll be in Jackson next week. Jackson with a big loss to Pocatello, Idaho, and Riverton's going to take its final timeout with 50 seconds to play in this one. We'll go with it. This is Riverton football on KTAK. We're streaming on WOW Today at Facebook and on YouTube.
Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back. 50.9 seconds to play. 2nd and 6, and Riverton out of timeouts. Evanston's Moore under center. He'll down the football, and now the clock will run, and I'm not sure Riverton can stop it. It's decent performance tonight by the Riverton team that was missing two-way starters. Evanston, well, I believe they'll have to run one more play. 3rd down and 7 for the Wolverines. I'm sorry, for the Red Devils. 20 seconds. Evanston going to down it one last time. And that'll do it. Final score in this one, Evanston 19, Riverton 13. We'll be back. Click It or Ticket postgame show coming up next. We should hear from Coach Troy Anderson. This is Wolverine football on KTAK. Back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show.
Welcome back, Riverton Wolverines, and welcome back, high school football fans. After a long summer, it's great to be back to Fremont County sports. Hi, I'm John with Teton Therapy. At Teton Therapy, getting you back out there is what we're all about. We treat everything from back and shoulder pain to brain injuries and strokes, and we get you back to living pain-free. Live your life without pain. Go to tetontherapypc.com to book your free consultation today.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
The Maven B Series, our elite line of premium optics. Superior low-light performance, tack-sharp edge-to-edge clarity, generous depth of field, silky focus mechanism, built-handled elements, state-of-the-art technology, and an uncompromising optic.
Welcome back as we move into the post-game show. Teams congratulating each other, and the Evanston Red Devils improved to 3-0 on the season. And Riverton falls to 0-3 after that 19-13 loss. We'll go over some scores here in the Click It or Ticket post-game show. But this one, well, it's a tough pill to swallow for Riverton. They gave it their all in this game. It was 7-0 Riverton after a quarter. Nathan Hutchison would hit, Tanner Johnson with a 32-yard touchdown pass at the 9:34 mark of the first quarter. And Johnson would kick the PAT. It was 7-0. Nathan Hutchison would have an interception, but then Evanston would take over at the 10:40 mark of the second quarter. Moore had a 4-yard touchdown run, and Chris Topom would block the PAT. About 9 minutes later, it was Morrow with a 2-yard touchdown run at the 1:21 mark of the first half. The PAT run failed, and it was 12-7 at the end of the half. After a Nathan Hutchison interception, he had 2 on the night. Knight would score on a 2-yard run. Carson Knight in the ballgame, 27 carries unofficially for 131 yards in the contest to lead Evanston's rushing attack. And then with 33.5 seconds to go in the third quarter, Nathan Hutchison would throw a 5-yard touchdown pass to Lucas Engel. PAT kick was not good, and the final score 19-13, as there was no scoring in that fourth quarter of play. So we'll look at some stats here. I'm not sure if we're going to get Troy Anderson up here. We'll see, but Nathan Hutchison in the game would throw for 204 yards unofficially. He would complete 14 of 22 passes unofficially for 204 yards. Hutchison would also run the ball 17 times for 29 yards. He was under duress all night. The only other person to run with the ball, Dominic Payne, 2 carries for 3 yards. Riverton unofficially held to 204 yards passing and 29 yards rushing in the game for 233 yards unofficially. On the other side, Evanston would not complete a pass. They were 0 for 5 passing the ball at the arm of Jackson Moore. He did have a couple decent passes, but it was all on the ground tonight for this Evanston team. They would rush the ball for 329 yards. Carson Knight, 27 carries unofficially for 131 yards. Jackson Moore, 14 carries for 104 yards. David Perez, the speedy one, 9 carries for 85 yards. And they were outstanding, that big three.
They were.
All night long, it was Evanston running the football. This game took a little under 2 hours after we had a 30-minute delay in the contest, so due to lightning. Let's take a break. We'll see as Riverton wraps it up if we hear from the head coach and see if he heads over here. This is Wolverine football. Click it or ticket postgame show on KTAK.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Welcome back. This is the Click It or Ticket postgame show. Final score tonight, Evanston 19 and the Riverton Wolverines 13, and Riverton falls to 0-3 on the season, and a tough trip to Jackson coming up next week. Jason, we'll be there as Carson Knight tonight, 27 carries for 131 yards for this Evanston team. He had a touchdown run tonight. Riverton had some good individual performances. Nathan Hutchison with a pair of touchdowns. He had 2 interceptions, however. Tanner Johnson tonight with a touchdown catch. He was good, but Lucas Engel was outstanding. They found a way to get it to the big man. He plays a big role on defense, and tonight Lucas Engel finishes the game with 9 catches for 96 yards and a touchdown. And I think, what do you think, player of the game status?
I think it's Lucas Engel.
All right, Lucas Engel is going to be our Papa Murphy's player of the game. We're going to get out of here. We're going to pack up. We're going to head back home. Coach is not going to come over and talk to us, but it is what it is. Many ways, this loss probably hurts worse than the first 2 because you could feel a win close.
Both teams played good football tonight, Cody. Riverton came, they fought hard, they played hard. They started out, the game pretty good. They felt, they kind of come up short tonight. But, overall, I think it was a pretty good, well-fought football game tonight.
Well, they had to play without 2 two-way starters tonight. But Wolverines, they showed they keep fighting to the end.
They fought all night. They come in and, they just kept fighting. I think the Evanston rushing game was a little bit too much for them tonight. But, they kept in there and – so
Evanston unofficially tonight, 329 yards. Their top 3 runners would pack the ball 14 times, 9 times, and 27 times in the game. They controlled the clock all night long. Hey, we're going to get out of here. For Jason Peterson, I'm Cody Beers. Thanks to Kirk Baxter in the studios. Special thanks to Rusty Wirtz keeping us going. Hey, a lot of things happening around the state and nation. Hey, take care of each other. There's fires burning. There's all kinds of people battling illnesses and things like that. And let's be thankful for what we have, Jason.
Yeah, we could have it a lot worse, Cody, but I think we have it pretty good.
All right. Good night from Evanston's K Fackrell Field. I'm Cody Beers. We'll see you the next time around. We'll be in Jackson. Have a good evening.